What is the Weapon of Desolation? The Weapon of Desolation was the main artifact and MacGuffin of Season 4 of Dragon's Rising. It's a weapon capable of creating and controlling the elemental monsters that emerged after 3 of the Source Dragons withdrew from the Council. Its origins are still shrouded in mystery, with a lot of evidence seem to point into it being connected to Roz's master in some way. The Weapon of Desolation was created long ago, long enough to where the first Ninjitsu master encountered it. One half was put in Empress Sylvie's, inside of a tree called the Tree of Burdens, and another half in the Land of Madness, inside of a tree called the Tree of Madness. And then the first Ninjutsu master hit the incantation that he used to split the weapon in the Land of Eternal Dawn. The Land of Eternal Dawn is very important for this video, so keep it in mind for later. So from what we know of the weapon, not only can it control elemental monsters, it can also amplify the powers of elemental masters to such a huge degree it becomes a danger to any elemental master that uses it besides Cole so far. And also, it seems like the weapon itself has a conscience, because it managed to control Beatrix in the final episode. So what is the weapon exactly? Based on what LaRose said, she found about it because she went to the Land of Eternal Dawn and found the spell that the first Ninjutsu master used. And also, the Land of Eternal Dawn has a direct hole into Umbra Sylvie's, the place that contains one of the halves of the weapon. So I think it's pretty clear that whatever the weapon is, it is very connected to the Land of Eternal Dawn. And also, in that way, very connected to Roz's master, because we've seen multiple times that Roz's master either teleported people there, like the Shadow Dojo, or when Roz came back to the Land of Eternal Dawn by the end of the season and screamed to his master.
Master! I have collected another icon!
So I think the Weapon of Desolation is part of Roz's master. Maybe part of his consciousness or power. Either way, I think it's very much connected to him in some way. And that might mean that Roz's master is so ancient, he was around during the first Ninjutsu master's time, which isn't surprising, but it's very important to keep that in mind. So I think in the next part, Season 4, not only will we learn about what the weapon is exactly, we will also see its influence on both Beatrix and Eren. It seems like both Beatrix and Eren's eyes glow golden when they use the weapon, which is another connection to Roz's master, because his teleportation was shown to be golden. It is honestly terrifying because, based on that, either the weapon is part of Roz's master himself, as I said before, or the weapon is a whole different entity that is connected to him in some way, and is going to be the true main villain of Season 4. This weapon is very intriguing. I hope we learn a lot more about it. Maybe how it was even created to begin with. And maybe it's even connected to Zilvar, the new white tiger we're gonna meet in the next part. Maybe he's even the weapon's true face, who knows? Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.